G'day guys, how's it going? Austin Rage here with another gameplay video. Today I'm doing Super Amazeballs, which is a game in VR which came out today, I think, in the Australian store. I think it's been out for a little while overseas. But yeah, I picked it up today and I thought I'd give it a crack. I like these puzzle games. It looks pretty good. It looks like the old Marble Madness sort of a game. So yeah, I picked it up, give it a crack, and it's a pretty basic sort of a game. You start from one point and you got to get to the other point, and you got to traverse along a track, kind of like a what do you call it, a Hot Wheels sort of a track. And there's bends and twists and turns, and you got to use the track's in a globe, and use the move controls to turn and twist and get the ball along the track. And I've probably gone through, I think I'm on world 4, which is, I think there's 5 levels in each world, so I've gone along a fair bit of it. I think there's 25 levels in the game, and I've got to say the tracks, the puzzles are really good. They start off, as you can see, they start off pretty simple, and they get more and more complex as you go along. And all in all, the game's good, but there's a couple problems I got with this game. I don't know if anybody else is having the same problems, but the one big problem I got with this game, in VR, it looks good. It's a simple puzzle game, so it's nothing really special. But with the calibrations, it starts off really well, and then after about 10-15 minutes, a few puzzles earlier on in the game, the tracking, the calibration starts going off big time, and you start off looking at the TV and you end up working the ball around nearly behind your back, sort of a thing. And there's no real way to fix it. It's got a calibration in the menus, and all that does is calibrate. Moving the ball around doesn't calibrate moving the track back into the center of your field of, like, where the TV is, and also holding down the start button, which usually resets the VR, doesn't do anything to fix it. So there's been probably 4 or 5 times I've had to get back into the PlayStation menu and close the game and restart it again, just to get the VR back on track. Apart from that, there is one other sort of gripe I have with the game. They have checkpoints all along the track. You get to a new section and a checkpoint, so it's pretty generous with the checkpoints. But the only problem is when you get to a tricky part of the map, like you see now, twists and turns and stuff. If your ball goes off the track, like it does fairly often, because it does get tricky, it resets you back to the checkpoint, but it's got a certain position the globe goes back to. So if you're trying to move the globe around to get into a right position to get along a tricky part of the track, if you fall off, the globe resets to where it formerly was, and it's quite annoying, especially when you're trying to set up a tricky part of the map, and it just resets it a fair bit, and it does get fairly frustrating. And and another gripe I got about it is to move the ball around, you use 2 hands to tilt and twist and that, but it's very sensitive. The ball drops off the map fairly, like if you've been using 2 hands, even the slightest bit of a twitch and the ball goes flying. So I found myself a lot of the time using just one hand, because you use one hand, it's pretty slick. But apart from all the negatives there, it actually really is a a good fun game when it's running well. Yeah, as I said before, the tracks the puzzles are really good, really challenging. Where I'm up to now in the fourth world, yeah, they're really good. Makes you think a bit, and got to have a steady hand in that. But yeah, it's just the calibration, the tracking on it is really bad. It's almost get to a point where you just want to throw the controller. It gets that bad sort of a thing. Oh, the move controls, I should say. But yeah, well, this is one of the maps later on in the game. As you can see, they start getting more and more complex. I think I did this map and it took me a good 10 minutes to do. But yeah. Anyway, that's Super Amazeballs. Hope you enjoyed the little gameplay video. As I said, it's a good game, but yeah, the VR tracking's a bit off. But yeah, apart from that, I'm Austin Rage, and I'll catch you next time. Catch ya.